section. I told you I wanted to load that one because when it's too long, it's hard to load. All right. All right, where is everyone? Come back here. Come back here. We are live. All right, so in the previous section, someone said to me, talk about the teachers. Okay. So if you want to come to Australia as a teacher, let's no one deceive you. You must do skill assessment. Okay, you must do skill assessment. So in your skill assessment, the authority that assesses teachers, list of occupation. Let me find the list of occupation again. So in the list of occupation, you will see your assessing authority. List of occupation. Let's find teachers. Teachers. So yes, Australia needs teachers, but there is miracle there anyway, because getting your visa too is a miracle, but you must follow the process. Let no one deceive you. Let's search for teacher. Teacher. All right. Primary school, early childhood, and they are AITSL. Australia Institute for Teaching and School Leadership Limited. Okay. So if you're a teacher and you want to come to Australia, please still bring in your question, because we've treated the other question in the previous section. So bring up your question again in this section. All right. So if you're a teacher and you want to come to Australia, you must do skill assessment. I've made a video about skill assessment. Find it. However, the way you find your assessing authority is you can go to Google and type list of skill occupation in Australia. You bring the list. You type teacher, primary school teacher, secondary school teacher, early childhood teacher. We even have drama teacher as a tutor. If you're a drama teacher, I want to say something. There is something people don't know. If you are a tutor, it is easier to come to Australia as a tutor than as a teacher. Okay? If you are in Australia and if you are coming to Australia as a tutor, as a dance tutor, music tutor, or private tutor, of art teacher, private tuition, or blah, 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 it is easier because you're going to be assessed by VET-assess. VET-assess is like a trade. They assess most of the trade occupation and so on. They do not even require English. They don't. Okay? Private teacher, tutor, TEF, if you're maybe a polytechnic teacher or something, like here is like a TEF or something, tutor alone. You do not need English for your skill assessment, but you will need English for at least 6 for your visa. Unlike a qualified teacher that is a primary school teacher, secondary school teacher, or early childhood teacher, you need 7,777 in all 4 bands of your IELTS. And if it's for PTE, I think it's 65 or thereabout. Okay. So it is hard. You need to do your skill assessment and you must have this score in your IELTS. Please like my video. I am keeping night vigil. I am awake here as a practicing care assistant. Can I get caregiver job in Australia with visitors visa? No. If you come to Australia, you will not get a job with a visitor visa. It is written there, you are not supposed to work unless there is certain situation that made you know to stay back or something. This is what you're going to sort out with your visa immigration lawyer, if it is the part you want to tow. I've made a comprehensive video about that, so don't say that you don't know. It's better you know what you are getting yourself into, and you open your 2 eyes and enter it and know that I am swimming in the ocean and I'm happy to swim. Whatever I see, I take. Then you don't know. Okay? So most of the thing people can do with student visa is you are allowed to study for 3 months without even student visa. Without student visa, if you're on a tourist visa. Okay? You can study for 3 months. If that period you decide to do a trade of 3 months, blah, 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 quick, then you can start looking for employer or something, but you are not supposed to study. If you're supposed to study long, study more than 3 months, you need to go and look for study visa. On that, you can apply for study visa while you are here, but there is no advantage. I don't think there is advantage, even though some people are claiming that you have the advantage because you're already in Australia. But you will still, if Australia wants your country to go through agent, you will still go through your country agent. You see that? So it doesn't mean that you are Australia with student visitors visa that you are something is okay, is going to be perfect. No. For example, if you're from Nigeria, or you're from Ghana, or you're from Zimbabwe, and Australia said, the school said, if you're from this country, you must apply through their agent. Even if you're with a student visa in Australia, you must still apply with that agent because you are not a resident in Australia. Does it make sense? Yes, I think it makes sense. All right. So some people will try to convert to student visa while they are still on that visa and so on, but you have to work with an immigration agent. To find an immigration agent, you can go online. Some people say I should recommend for them for skilled migration agent. I don't. Okay, there is no Nigerian agent that is a registered agent for skill migration. For student visa, yes, I can recommend because most of them are with the schools. Okay, but for skill visa, there is no registered agent. There are some I've seen online for Kenya, Ghana, and so on, but there is no one that is situated in Nigeria currently that is a registered Australian migration agent. And most people, because some of you say to me, I should recommend. It's not that I don't want to recommend. I've made so many contacts here, but they keep telling me they don't want to work with someone that is outside of Australia because when the visa doesn't go on, they tarnish their image, thinking that is the, you know how we believe that the agent will give you visa. That's why I started my channel, to give you more information and tell you can do it yourself. But we so much believe in agents and think agents can give us visa. No, agent cannot give you visa. And that's why they are scared to work with people back home, because these people believe that agents will give them visa. And when their visa is being denied or some documents are needed and they're unable to provide it, they want the agent to forge it or something. So they say they don't want to. I've made so much contact, and I'm still hoping that one day someone will say, okay, bring it on, Jenkins. I'm happy to work with these people. So that's why I said, you go online and find these people, trace them, check them. If they say they are registered, go and search Mara, M-A-R-A. Go to Google and say Mara agent, M-A-R-A is migration agent registration agency, Australia or something. Okay, search them here, and if that one is registered, boom. Or you can even search any agent from that website, Mara agent. Okay, M-A-R-A. All right. So for teachers, you must do skill assessment. For a tutor, you do not need a skill assessment because you are going through vet assess. Okay. For teacher, you must go through Australian Institute for Teaching and School Leadership Limited, aitsl.edu.au. You go do your skill assessment. They will need your qualification and your experience and your IELTS of 777 and so on. I think they have 7.5 in one of the band you must have. That is another killer, joy killer there. One of the band, I think they want you to have 7.5, and that's another joy killer. I'm a current user researcher designer with, I'm currently user research design with a, it will come up again. I didn't get that. So the person that asked me about the teacher, is it very clear to you now the pathway to follow? Okay, check my video on skill assessment. I'm almost talk to you in Swahili. Coming soon to Australia. You are a great motivation. Oh my God, I love you. I love you too. I love you too. I try to motivate. Sorry, ma, I have talked about the teachers. Yes, I've said a lot of things about teachers. Okay, so first thing foremost is that you must have your IELTS as a teacher before you go for your skill assessment. They need it for skill assessment. Okay, check the link and you will read a lot about it. Okay, aitsl.edu.au. okay, all right. So you can ask me the comments too. I will send you a link to your assessing authority under this video when we load it. Okay, all right. More question on student visa, on carer job. I said a nurse, a midwife, you can go for that, but please, you must. No, it's I. Yeah, no, it's not that. It's A. A for Apple. A for Apple, www.ai, A for Apple, I for Iglo, T for Tesla, S for snake. Yes, the snake. That snake everyone is looking for in Australia. I don't know where you guys are reading this thing about snake. And L for lion. Lion in Africa. The same way they ask us if we live with lion, elephant in our homes in Africa. Do you live with lions and elephants and tiger? That's what these people think. The same way you're asking me about those snakes. I've lived here since 2015. I haven't killed any snake or got any attack. Talk about clergyman. Hey, clergy. Please talk about driving job. There is no driving job to bring you to Australia. But when you are here, you can drive Uber. Some people come as engineers. You know how you come without a job? Some people come as permanent resident with visa 190. Some people come with work temporary resident visa 491 that you do not need to find a job. A lot of Asians go this pathway. A lot of Africans too go this pathway, and that's why I'm pushing a lot of people to try this. So you don't need a job. When you come here, you can do driving, but for you to come with a visa as a driver is hard. But when you are here, you have a permit to work. You can do any job you want. You can. Okay, so for clergyman, the clergyman, if I were you, I'll be advising you to go for a study. If you finish your study, I don't know if that clergy, let's even search clergy in our skill occupation list. Let's see if our clergyman has something. I can't find it. I can't find it. I don't think, we are not the two churches people. Please like my video. Like my video. A lot of people are online and you guys are not liking my video. Please like my video. I'm keeping awake here to make this video. Do you know the time here? Please like my video. Start liking my video if you are online. Like my video. I am saying it. Like my video. Like my video. Please like. Hit like. Go on. Like. Okay? Keep liking my video. I am talking. I am saying it. I am begging you. Like my video. Okay? Keep going. Keep liking it. Keep going. It's going up. Keep liking my video. All right. So clergy, I am not going to say there is something because I haven't found it in the skill occupation list. Okay? So if it's there, I would have said come for studies. Through that pathway, you can have your permanent resident. But check it very well. Clergyman. No, I can't find it. But if someone find it, that would be good. But that's it. We have clergy people here, but they come with different visa and they come here, they want to be pastor or so on. All right. Then another question I want to answer is someone said to me, Ma'am, can you tell us for people that don't have qualification and other things? I want to tell you something. There is a time in the past where people come here with abattoir worker. You know how you work at meat, blah, 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 something, cleaners, abattoir job and stuff. A lot of Ghanaians came here with that visa where they just carry people, they come, okay? I wasn't even in Australia then, but when we came to Australia, later on people continue coming with those type of visas and stuff, and it's blocked. It closed. Like after 1 year we came here or so, that visa is blocked for Africans, okay? It's hard now for Africans to come here as unskilled. That's why some people just want to run away with a visitor visa, or if you can afford your study visa, you come with study visa, okay? People that don't think that their skill and their qualification cannot get them good skill assessment and this thing. So it's really hard now to get unskilled. Anybody that's telling you farm job, fruit picking, please, it's not for Africans. You cannot get it. However, if you have a degree but not in agriculture, But I've made a video about study. Please go and watch that video where I explain in detail about how much you need in Australian dollars so you can convert it to your currency. How much you need to study in Australia. Go to my student visa playlist, please. I made a comprehensive video and it will guide you because I don't know what the dollar is now and which country you are. Okay, so it's hard now to come without, yeah, that's why people want to come with visitor visa. Whatever they see they take, but Jenkins have told you what you are going to possibly see. Okay, so it's hard. Fruit picking is not for Africans, it's not even for Asians too. It's some European countries that come as backpackers. Software designer, part of skill occupation list. Software designers, you are here wasting your skill and you're asking me questions. Software designer, your mates are grabbing permanent resident and temporary resident in Australia, and you're here asking me question. Your mates, website designers, they are needed. Anything IT. I belong to this group. People are cashing out. People are getting their visa, but you must do skill assessment. If you are scared of skill assessment, you are going nowhere. Web designer, your mates, people with your skills and occupation are cashing out on visa 491 and visa 190. You need to cash out even 189. You need to go and cash out with your mate. You have what it takes to be in Australia legally. Okay, but you must do your skill assessment with Australia Computer Association or something. Okay, check your list. It's in the occupation list. You can't even miss it. It's there. Then you find what it takes. What is the link for skill assessment? You see, are you new to my channel? Are you new to my channel? I have made a video about that. I'm going to drop it under this link. The skill assessment does not have a link. It does not have one link because the one that the teacher will need is different from the one the web designer will need, and the different from the one an engineer will need. It's not like the one of New Zealand where they have one association, one organization that does skill assessment. No, in Australia it's different. Whichever occupation you have, you need to follow them. So, and the only way you find out is when you go to list of occupation. You find your occupation, by the side of it, you will see your assessing authority. You click and you go to their website. I have a comprehensive video on that. Check skill assessment, okay? All right, so there's nothing like a link because I don't know which one is your occupation. Is different, and if I keep giving people one link, different link, you know how many people I'll be sending different link. I'll go and search this link. You tell me your occupation, I go and search. How about now? And when I ask you to pay for consultation, if you really want me to tailor your pathway and the process you're going to follow and everything involved, please book for one-on-one consultation. The link is under all my videos. I put a link there for one-on-one consultation. Then we plan your pathway and your process and everything involved, okay, depending on your profile. All right, okay. So for the person that asked me, for people that don't have education qualification and so on, it's really hard. It's really hard unless you want to push for study or you want to push for visitor visa, which you are not supposed to work. It's survival of the fittest. Whatever you see, you take. Okay? All right. However, you can go to other countries. I keep telling people there are other countries you can go. From there, you can migrate to your dream country. Okay? You move up from one country to the... It's always easy if you have left your home country most of the time. But please be careful where you are going. Be careful of the country you are going. Some countries are dead end. Once you are there, you cannot even move. You cannot even achieve anything. It's dead end. You're going nowhere. It's hard. There are some countries that they will kill your destiny. Okay? So please, when you want to move from one country to other, be careful where you are moving. Ask question. One of the countries that even if you study in or have job experience in, that is also African country, is South Africa. Okay? South Africa is a good country if you want to use it as a base country to move. Once you have qualification or experience in South Africa, any first world country will easily assess you and accept you. Okay? That question, I want that question to come up again. Someone asked a question. Where is that question? How do I even see questions? Top chat, some messages such as potential. Okay, I'm seeing the chat now. Good. Can you clarify on the issue of age and study visa? A, for study visa, you do not have age limit. Your age limit is 50 years for study visa. It's like 50 years. It's not 45, okay? However, when you see study visa, they do not put any age on it. But when you go for post qualification, postgraduate work visa, you must be 50 years and below. So automatically it's telling you that if you're going to be more than 50 years after graduation, you will not get postgraduate work visa. So that is the math you have to do. And if you're going for permanent resident, their plan is to stay for permanent resident. And if you're going to be over 45 by the time you're qualified for permanent resident, then it is not a good option for you. So that is where the age limits come there. But student visa does not have any age limit, okay? All right. And I'm new. Yes, you are new. Celebrate doses. Celebrate doses. Please go through my video. I need you to go through my video. I can see potentials. I can see potentials. Please go through my video. Go through my playlist. Okay. Please, ma'am, can I study in Australia with OND, ordinary national? If you have OND, you cannot go for masters. You are going to go for bachelor degree. Okay. If you have OND, you need to apply for bachelor degree, not masters. Yes, you can study. You can go for, yeah, tell your agent you're going for bachelor degrees. How to find student agent? I've made a video there. I've made a lot of video about it. Search Australian universities. Go to their website. They will show you list from your own country. Okay. Please, ma, how do I... Okay, let me find that. How do we go about visiting visa? Can you help us with... I am not helping, no. I am not an agent. Every time you guys are begging me to scam you, I said I'm not an agent. Okay. I will make another video. I've made so many videos about visitor visa. But it's something you can apply online as long as you have all the documents they need. Remember, you are proving you are coming to do something and go. Okay. You must show them, and also you have to show proof that you have a lot of things in your home country that you are coming back to meet. You need to bring a proof. Some people will even bring their company, their work, their contract, work contract to show they are still working, their company, their life insurance, their property, so many things. Okay, if you're coming for holiday, you need to book for accommodation here, you need to do reservation, you need to know things. Show them proof actually that you're coming. If you're coming for seminar or something, you need to also show those documents. But most especially, you must show a lot of things that you have enough money to cover yourself, okay? And also that whatever you are doing back home is still promising and there is a permanency in it, which means you are going back. Can you relocate to your family? Yes, you can relocate, but if you're going with your family, you need to bring proof of fund for your family, each member of your family. That's big money. Do you have that money? And also, if you want to go with your family first, it means that you have 50-50 chance of losing, of not getting visa grant for your study visa, because you need to prove to the visa officer that you are coming to study and go home. And now you are packing all your family to come to Australia. Where are you running to? Where are you running to? You see? Where are you running to? So you need to leave them there and say that, okay, they are there. My husband, my wife is there. My children are there. Okay, I am coming to meet them. You see, I'm not running away. Then you come here 6 months. Okay, you can talk whatever you want and bring them. However, if you are bringing them when it's still 6 months, you are still studying, 1 year, 2 years, you are still studying, they're going to bring proof of fund. Do you have that money? Or you can wait. When you have your postgraduate work visa, immediately your graduation, you are entitled to work graduate visa. It comes so quick like this. Then you can bring them over. Then you do not need to prove any fund because now you are on a work visa. Does it make sense? Be smart, okay? All right? You know? What is HCA? Explain what you mean by HCA. I don't know what do you mean by HCA? Healthcare assistant, is it? Oh my gosh, is that the slogan? HCA. Healthcare assistant. I've said it in the previous Nazayam, I know now. I decoded it. HCA, healthcare assistant. Yes, we said it in the previous live. Yeah, only one company have signed that MOU, and they are full. There's no more company. However, if you find job online that they want to employ you, you will go ahead. But if any agent is doing it for you, please tell that agent to tell you the name of the company that is giving you job. You can contact them. If they're hiding it, they are fake. They are scammers. And for that person that is still scamming you guys online, I'm sure you know it's not me. But some people with coconut head know it's not me, but they still believing there is miracle, and they're paying that person that is promising them job. And they will give me screenshots after they have paid. And they promising them nursing admission in one Australian university, and told them there is a prerequisite course is going to register them first. You know it's not me, but you're still paying that money. It's okay. Pay. They scam your hard-earned money. Pay for consultation and come. Let me tell you your part where you want. You're paying that person that money, wasting your money, and you're showing me screenshot after you have paid. You know it's not me. Someone is on my comment section every time. Every time someone is on my comment section, you know our time is weird time. By the time I wake up, I see that person commenting, talk to me, follow this link, and you guys are following that person. Before I can wake up to delete it, some of you have already followed that person to WhatsApp and Telegram. Not on Telegram, not on WhatsApp. I can never do consultation on Telegram or WhatsApp. I've decided to avoid it. I revoke my Telegram group just 2 days after I opened it because of scammers. Anything scamming, I don't want to associate myself with it. That's why I cannot recommend any skill visa agent for you. For student visa, yes, because I've seen proven people. Does it mean you can't get permanent resident in Australia after? No. After 45 years, no, you can't. But if you go to New Zealand is 55 years. Even if you're 70 years and you're a citizen of New Zealand, you can come to Australia with no visa, with nothing. Okay, so if you're above that age, then check countries. You can go to New Zealand. New Zealand is 55 years, and once you're a permanent resident here, when you're a citizen in New Zealand, you come to Australia with no visa, you become a permanent resident in Australia, and you can go for your citizenship depending. Okay, yes, so 45 years is max. However, they talk about labor agreement, but labor agreement is for work visa. So there hasn't been any labor agreement for permanent resident. That is where the problem lies, because if someone employ you, because I've seen a nursing job for international nurses, that's one company said even if they will employ someone that is even up to 55 because they are desperate, unless they will help you also when you are bargaining with an employer and your age is for above 45, it is always open to ask your employer what is the plan for you after the temporary visa that you want permanent resident. How would they support you? Okay, and see if they can give you any special treatment or special labor agreement with the government they can go for, and so on. Okay, all right. Can I switch my visitor tourist visa? Why not? Switch it to what? Go and watch my video on converting tourist visa to anything. Okay, I'm going to stop this video now very soon because it's getting to 30 minutes. Please watch my video and my recent video on converting Australia visitor visa to any visa. You are not allowed. However, immigration agents can help you with anything. But if you have no further stay, that is the hard part, then they need to go and look for exemption, which your agent can decide how to approve it. Which visa is advisable that I can be Australia with? Student visa, visa 482, visa 491, visa 190, and 189. Check my videos. I've made videos on that. So that is advisable. Depending on the one you can afford and the process. Are you happy to follow the process? Are you happy to follow the process? Second class lower, that is 2-2. There are scholarships that are not based on merit. Okay, and however, you can come here for your first semester, you score very high mark, you can remedy your previous study. Okay, scholarship in Australia comes every semester, every year. Let's assume that you have a very low score in your first degree and you're doing masters here. In your first semester, you give them excellent results. You can go for your scholarship by merit. There are scholarships that are by merit. You can go for that. There are some that are not by merit, academic merit. Okay. So, but you can remedy this. Your previous academic this thing cannot play a part in your 2 years studying in Australia. You have your first semester to prove yourself, second semester to prove yourself, then you go to your second year of your master's. So whatever score you are making here will also guide you to go for your scholarship by academic merit, if it's what you want to go for. Okay. And please, another thing before I stop this video is this. Please, if you do not have any plan, you do not, I know that all of us want to go and get admission, and I don't know whether I've told you that there is one school in Australia that have stopped. There are some schools that stop people from certain places in India from applying, certain states or cities. That's how they do. There are some that have stopped Nigerian from applying, like Macquarie University or Macquarie University, because these people come, they don't study, or they leave the school and do something, or they don't even come. So I know everyone wants to get admission. I told you getting admission is very easy, but what is your plan for school fees? Okay. So if a lot of people from a particular country, for example, let's assume that somebody, 100 people from Kenya apply and they got admission and they are unable to come, they keep postponing and deferring their admission. The school will decide one day that if you're from Kenya, they're not giving you admission. You know that is possible. So I see a lot of people, especially from Nigeria, getting admission with no plan of school fees. Sometimes they give you 20% school scholarship, 50%, even some people, they give them 50% scholarship, but they still struggle, okay? If you are not very sure of your school fees, please don't go and get admission and put yourself in a lot of stress. Don't keep stressing yourself, because when you are ready, you will still get the admission. Because when you keep differing and differing and differing, it might also affect other people that will want it in future. The school will say, oh, you're from this country. They are used to getting admission without coming back to study. They are not serious people. You know how they group people? Stereotype and stuff from their past experience. Remember, before you can come to Australia, what the school fees like. The school fees, like, I have made a video. I can't tell you that now. I'm so sorry. Check my video on how much you need to study in Australia, okay? So remember, previously in Australia, you can go online and find your admission with no agent. But things happen, and now they want agent from your country that can verify your document, because some people give them fake documents. So if you keep going for admission without school fees, and it's a pattern from a particular country and so on, they might say, okay, no more admission for these people. They are not serious, okay? Just anything you are doing when you are migrating, or even when you are in a particular country as a migrant, just know it's not about you. Don't burn bridges. It's not always about you. It's always about your country people, okay? All right, or people from your region or your continent, all right? People that looks like you. Are you opening doors for them, or you are burning bridges, closing doors for them? Your attitude, your behavior matters, okay? In your home country, in your foreign country, in your visa processing. Okay, all right, I think I am stopping this live now, okay? All right, you can still ask your question under this video when it's uploaded, and I will answer your question. If you want one-on-one, please use the link under my videos and book for one-on-one consultation, and you will see me live and direct giving it to you, okay? Explaining everything to you one-on-one according to your profile. All right, our website is livejenkenis.com, okay? You can check on that and read up, all right? Thank you very much, and probably we'll be doing live section probably every weekend. I don't know, I'm not promising, but I think it's very helpful, because most of you are on my DM and I do not have a lot of time to answer. There's a lot of DM to answer, so I'll encourage you to attend live section and ask your questions so that it will also help others. All right, thank you for coming. I love you guys all, and please be careful of scammers. They are everywhere. Ask them question, ask them what is the visa code, and you go read it up and know when when the agent is talking bullshit. You know. Okay? Don't be scammed. Money is hard to get, I beg. All right. Take care. Bye.